That's okay.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Home Position. This week we're doing just a short video YouTube. We're not uploading this to actual podcast, but we're here with Marissa Troy again. We're gonna have another episode of Wicked Design with Marissa Troy. We want to hear
Special segment.
We want to hear about all of the design that was happening at Monaco. We didn't have quite as much as we did last year because there weren't any actual liveries, right? It's like special.
Oh
livery.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there was just helmets.
Yeah.
just helmets. So here we are. We want to hear about they were pretty cool helmets though. So
Well, first we have to address, like, Marissa, show us your uniform a little bit.
yeah, let's
mean,
see.
you're-
Speaking of design,
You're not messing around.
It's like the Alfa Romeo. Like, I guess it's my favorite team now. I don't know.
committed now.
What other team?
I mean, they have the best uniforms, and I love Botas, so I was like, I'm just gonna get it.
They make
There
the
you
best
go.
cars.
They make what?
They do. Out of all of the teams, no, that's not true.
I don't
McLaren makes
think-
the best cars.
I actually don't like the way Alfa Romeos look, but I like their F1 team.
Well,
So
you're rocking the outfit.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah. I mean, it's perfect.
Like I'm jealous now. I want it for Ferrari.
you should get one. I'm sure
Yeah.
they sell them.
That's like
Oh,
now I'm
shit.
thinking this is what I should have gotten hubby for his birthday.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, Marissa, thank you so much for the drawing of Chupi and my orchids. That is
So
awesome.
cute.
It's
It's
so
Javier's
good.
birthday, by the way.
Yeah,
For
happy
everybody.
birthday.
Yeah, that's why
Thank
I didn't
you.
say happy birthday earlier because I wasn't done with the drawing and I didn't want to. Anyway, yeah, happy birthday.
It's so good. Thank you. Yeah, it's so cute with the little orchids with the hats.
Oh
It's
my
just
gosh,
perfect. It's so good.
adorable.
It's so good.
All right.
Right. So we
So tell us about all of the wonderful helmets. The one I remember is Hamilton, but I'm sure you'll get to it.
I can't share my screen. I think you need to let me.
Oh, we're great hosts, you guys.
We are.
We are so prepared. This is
Let's. I think I just paused it. I think I just paused.
yeah. I
it.
think it was just a pause.
Now can you do it?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, we're so good at this.
No, hey, stop. Okay.
Ah.
I know. Well, now that I know we might be doing this, with some frequency, I'm like, I'm going to actually make something and not use the standard Google Slides.
I
it's
love
it's
it.
pretty awesome. It's
Perfect.
it's wicked.
Thank you. Okay, so I didn't think you were going to see the drawing before we recorded. I was like, they're not going to go on Instagram before, and then you did. But happy birthday!
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, this is perfect, so people can actually see what you draw. I mean, that's something. So, just so I kind of point out, so the orchid right next to it. So that's Chupi, our dog. He's like 13 years old, and he's
I
stinky.
love that you made him a little bit chunky in the chest. It's
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
he's got some beef to him now. And then right next to it is an orchid, and that's a lady slipper. And
Javi grows orchids.
I grow in my home, yes. And this one is actually one of my favorites just because of how like dramatic those little petals hanging down are. They're just insane. And they have little
They have
birthday
little
hats, so
birthday
it's perfect.
hats. It's so cute.
I had a vision of doing almost all your orchids, like all the ones that you posted photos of, but it was too ambitious. So
That would
maybe
take
next year.
forever.
No, this is you chose a really good one, so it's great.
All right. So we have to start with Leclerc, even though it's the most boring helmet of all of them.
He had one better last year.
I don't remember what his one was last
So
year.
last year, I think the top that you like the picture on the bottom right, like the top on last year had like some lettering and it was blue. It was the anniversary of some, I can't remember exactly, but I agree with you. He could have done better. Anyway.
I feel like Ferrari must have his hands tied or something. Like I feel like he would have done something different. I feel like Ferrari must have some strict regulations.
I'm sure.
Because Science is the same way. They don't do anything fun ever.
Yeah.
Mm.
And what's weird is they say, "Oh, I love my new helmet. It's so cool." And I feel like Ferrari fans tend to like the helmets from what I see in the comments. And there's nothing to it. It's just red and white,
Yeah.
and they put Monaco on the top. Yay.
Well, I mean, to those are the colors of Monaco, unfortunately. So it's
Yeah.
like, what else can you do? But yeah,
There's something you could do. You know, think outside the box a
we're
little
gonna tell
bit.
Charles Leclerc to give you a call so you can help him out.
So I actually like what Perez did. I think it's really cool. There weren't very many good pictures online, which is why those are all basically the same picture. But he ran a special tribute helmet to honor Mexican F1 driver Pedro Rodriguez, who raced in F1 from 1961 to 1971. And he scored 1 win and 7 podiums in that time. So this helmet is gray, which was Pedro Rodriguez's standard helmet color. And on the top it says Gracias Pedro, and then their cumulative wins and podiums, which I just think is so cute.
Which now
Yeah.
needs to be updated.
I know.
Yeah, that's
That's
cool.
awesome.
And it's not shiny, it's matte. Is that right?
Sorry, what?
It's like matte, it's not shiny.
Yeah, it's matte.
The
Yeah,
color, yeah.
which I think is true of Rodriguez's helmet also. It looks
Oh.
good.
Yeah.
It's fun, and it means something to him when you watch him talk about it. He
Yeah.
smiles and he's so proud.
Aw.
And he and Rodriguez are the only Mexican F1 drivers to ever score wins and podiums. So it's, I don't know. I love how excited he is about it. I like
Yeah.
Checo.
Yeah.
And
I
he
don't
has
like
a
his team, but
he's got a shot at winning the whole thing now, actually.
I know I wouldn't be upset about that. I mean,
Yeah.
I would prefer Ferrari,
Sure.
but
Are you guys seeing that he has like ice on his
Yeah, I was gonna ask
Yeah.
about that. Is that ice or is that styrofoam or what?
Yeah, it's like,
is
is it
that?
packing peanuts? I don't know.
That's so weird.
oh, I didn't notice that before. I don't know.
Huh.
It's really strange.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay. Hamilton's is art.
I
It's so
love
Oh, yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want
totally
that
art.
So bad.
So his helmet was created in collaboration with a sculptor and artist, Daniel Arsham. And it was inspired by Hamilton's love of the amethyst crystal. And all the crystals on that helmet are hand painted.
Wow.
And
So cool.
they look real to me.
Yeah.
It looks like you could peer in and it's 3D and it's just so beautifully rendered. Hamilton described the art direction as reimagining his helmet as a relic you might find in a museum in 1,000 years, which is a really cool idea.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And Arsham also created a sculpture to go along with the helmet, which are the 2 middle pictures.
Huh.
And it's just, like a sculpture of a helmet with amethyst and selenite and I think quartz growing out of it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that
It's
is cool.
so cool.
So that's like actually what it would look like as a relic,
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Do we know what's gonna happen with that sculpture?
they're auctioning it off and the proceeds will benefit Mission 44.
Perfect. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had to change his helmet mid-race.
He did. It was something with the visor.
Yeah,
right?
something with it, like he couldn't see well once it was wet, and then once it dried out, and he had to like swap to the regular yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that during the race and I was wondering what that was about. But yeah, it had to do with the visor and visibility with the rain.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the coolest helmet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite helmets I've ever seen.
yeah.
I like how plain it is. There's not like
Yeah.
all the advertising and stuff all over it.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because the advertising is on it, but it's just white.
It's white, yeah.
Against
So
the
it's
light
just
gray.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a different shade of white, so it's not so noticeable.
Yeah,
Yeah, very
Yeah.
That's
minimalist.
cool.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
And Norris, I thought there were 2 separate helmets when I saw the photos because I never saw that middle photo.
Oh.
And so I wrote in my notes because I check Instagram every day leading up to the race. I was like, 2 helmets, question mark? But no, it's 1 helmet.
That's so
Uh,
cool.
That's very cool.
It's really cool. It's like a 2 helmet in 1 design where one side is his standard helmet, but kind of embellished and modernized with like a kind of techie twist. And the other side is that plain white with the McLaren Kiwi logo in the center. And the Kiwi logo was the first logo used on McLaren cars because Bruce McLaren was a New Zealander and his
Mhm.
nickname in racing was the Flying Kiwi, which I
Well,
thought
that's
was really
original. That's
fun.
cool.
That's cool.
So the Kiwi logo was a nod to his nickname.
Hmm.
And this helmet was really an attempt to bridge like the old with the new. I forget, Norris tweeted on one of his accounts, in with the Monaco old, in with the Monaco new. So that was his concept for it.
All right, Lando.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What does the visor say?
Uh,
Oh yeah.
Something blue.
motion, I'm not sure.
That's cute.
Ocean blue.
It has like little smiley face sun on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a cloud with a sun. I wonder if it has something to do with what the weather they were expecting and the kind of visor, like, you know, the shade of
Yeah.
it that they would need for the race.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Anyways, that's cool.
I really liked it. I think he does some cool stuff.
Yeah, that's a neat one.
Yeah, and he's been, I mean, you know, he did the basketball for Miami, he did this one, like he's working. And I mean, before he had done other cool ones as well. So I
Right.
think he cares about it.
Yeah.
He does care. He does.
Yeah.
I like his LN
Yeah.
That's
The
like
on the
logo.
side. That's
His
cool.
logo is very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Botas. So he ran with a special Monaco helmet. He lives in Monaco. I think 9 of the drivers live there now.
And I think they live very close to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, there isn't much space anyways, but yeah, they
Right.
live like on the same street kind of thing.
Everybody noticed the hats. Marissa's hat,
yeah.
Bottas's hat.
Well, it's a good hat.
It is a good hat.
Oh, Nick's joined us. Their styling is the best. I'm sorry, but their uniform is better than any other team's. I think it's so cute. All right. Botas. So his girlfriend designed a special helmet for Monaco. It's mostly red and white and it has sparkly paint, which I love.
Mhm.
He has like the poker chips on the top, and I love that it's 2 7s for his number 77
It's
on the
perfect.
cards.
Nice.
They put all the names of all the different corners in Monaco in the like bold graphic lettering, which is really cool. And
That's
then on the
awesome.
back, there's like a punch out that reveals a hallway in the underground wine cellars of Monte Carlo,
Oh,
which I didn't know anything about, but
That's
it's cool.
awesome.
yeah, it is. It is.
That's a lot of detail.
She tends to do that. Like his Australia helmet was similar, where it had all these nice little moments of fun,
Mm-hmm.
it seems to be her style. I really like what she designs. It's
Yeah,
always
she
fun.
Yeah, it's almost like trying to find what you can. It's a small space to be able to fit that much stuff, you know?
Yeah,
And to like hunt down all the fun little things.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I love it. So these photos don't do Gasly's helmet justice. It was gorgeous out there, and it's simple, and I wouldn't say it's like the most clever helmet out there, but that gold,
That gold was cool.
Oh.
Yeah. The pictures look more yellow than gold.
Yeah.
That's what you mean, yeah.
yeah, like when I saw the pictures, I was unimpressed. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I saw it on the track. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
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 It's very cool.
It is very cool. Don't have anything else to say about it, but it's pretty.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, Albon. So his is pretty simple. It features the Fairmont hairpin turn on the top.
Nice.
Mhm.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's
That's iconic.
a
Yeah.
good like cartoonish drawing of it. It's nice. It's nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched an interview where he talked about this helmet, and he said he wants to run more special helmets this year. Like it's something that really interests him. Like, yes, do it. It makes me like drivers that care about their helmets. I just instantly like them a little bit more.
I want to know what happens to all of them, like where all of these end up, you know?
I wonder, yeah.
Yeah, do they
Wow.
get like stripped and painted over, or are they just different helmets every time?
I would want to keep my my cool ones.
At one point, they were making fun of Fernando Alonso when he returned because he was like swapping helmets with every single driver because he was getting helmets for his museum.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they're expensive helmets, but I have no doubt that the sponsors will just outfit them with whatever they need.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see when they and like, how else can you express yourself as a driver? Like the only thing that you see when you're driving, it's the top of the helmet
Right,
almost, you
mhm.
know. So
That's
the
true.
uniforms are just kind of like the same thing every time.
It's
Yeah.
like the Red Bull feature on it is funny because he's driving for Williams and he has like so
Yeah.
much Red Bull paraphernalia all over it.
Because he still has that connection to Red Bull. I
Yeah.
don't know why he'd want to have that though. I don't feel like Red Bull was very kind to him, and I don't think he did well with them. He doesn't have the personality to be on that team.
It's weird.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Got the tiny little W and the giant Red Bull on the back.
Well, like
Yeah.
his main helmet is all Red Bull.
Yeah, it just
I think
takes
he's Red Bull
over.
driver. Yeah. So,
Well, he has a little W there, so
yeah, a little
W.
tiny W. That's it for the helmets. I was so surprised nobody did any livery from Monaco. Really?
I know.
I feel that they're struggling so much with figuring out the cars.
Yeah,
that, you
that
know,
might be a lot of
it's
it.
it's a risk to
Yeah.
take that
Yeah.
you know could backfire
Any extra
significantly.
paint or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
It makes it boring
It does.
Yeah.
in that regard.
But it was a good display of helmets. And I mean, like, now that I'm paying more attention to it ever since we started doing this segment, I'm just curious to see, like, at each race, are they going to continue? Like, how many races merit a interesting helmet design, you know?
Yeah.
Like, obviously Miami's kind of fun because it's Miami, it was the
And it
first
was
time.
new, yeah.
And then of course Monaco. But then like moving forward, you know, which other races are going to merit something like that?
Yeah, I wonder. Like, I'm hoping someone does something for the next race. Do people usually do stuff for Baku?
I don't know.
Like, it's not
I mean,
really-
yeah, it's one of my favorite races
Yeah,
though. It's
mine
really
too.
cool.
Yeah. It's always surprise winners and it's like, it's a really fun, it's aesthetically beautiful, but I don't know if it like really means anything special to anybody.
Yeah.
It might be cool to see, like, hopefully Max does something interesting when they go to Holland.
Yeah, I would think like the
sure.
home drivers would.
Yeah. Like do something in Silverstone.
Right.
Yeah.
And go down to
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, British drivers should do something there. In France, you know, there will be Ocon and Gasly doing stuff. So
yeah.
Yeah.
there is opportunity.
We can look ahead and think about how much fun it'll be when they all go to Las Vegas, because I'm sure that will be crazy.
That'll be
Okay,
nuts.
not
Yeah.
to add anything to what all the stuff that you do, Marissa, but you know, maybe you can just design a helmet. And just, you know.
Ooh.
Well, Botas had a design competition, but it wasn't open to the US.
Ah,
Oh, boo.
I know. He announced it was like a week or two ago. And I went on and I downloaded all the design files, and then I read the rules, and it said we don't accept entry. We only accept entries from a few countries, and the
Oh,
US.
what a
That's so
bummer.
I know.
lame.
Well,
That would be fun.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
you never know. Maybe you
Never
still
know.
make the design and just send it.
It'll be so good. They can't resist.
Something, yeah. Who knows?
All right. Well,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah, that was great. That
Thank
was,
you.
Yeah,
there
it
was
fun.
a lot there that
I
we need
didn't know.
that we need an expert to tell us about.
Yes. We love these roundups. This is a lot of fun. So hopefully we can keep doing it. Hopefully they keep bringing some interesting stuff to the, you know, to the different races, and we'll be able to keep this going.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, and now our dishwasher's starting to get really
Oh
loud.
God,
So
yeah.
we
Well-
are very professional.
Again, Marissa, just for everybody who's what, you know, the thousands of millions of views that we're having in our YouTube channel, you know, let them know where they can see your drawings and your art.
At Marissa Troy on Instagram.
All right, perfect.
All right. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.